Pop culture. Mars has been in much pop culture over the years, from speculation of aliens' existence to books and big-budget films, such as The Martian and Mars Attacks. The red planet continues to fascinate scientists and explorers. Are we truly alone? Could we live on other planets? So many questions and so few answers. Hopefully, with some help from NASA, they will all be answered in due time. Recent discoveries and NASA's beginning interest. In the thick of the space race in 1964, trying to get a man on the moon was not NASA's only project. The Mariner missions were to reach and fly by Mars, and that's exactly what 4 through 7 did. 3 was the only one that never made it.
Why would that be?
Because it never made it off the launch pad, unfortunately.
Ouch.
So, we have the flybys that include Mariners 3 through 4 and Mariners 6 through 7. The orbiter missions were to fly around the red planet and do surveying on the surface. These missions have been active from 1971 to 2018. The orbiters include Mariners 8 through 9, Viking 1 through 2, Mars Observer, Mars Global Surveyor, Mars Climate Orbiter, 2001 Mars Odyssey, Mars Express, Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution, NASA and ESA's ExoMars Orbiter, and InSight. The landers and rovers have shown the capability of landing on another planet without being manned, and exploring the plane. Some of the orbiters flying above eventually landed after orbiting the surface for an extended period of time, such as Viking 1 and Viking 2. Landers and rovers include Viking 1 through 2, Pathfinder, Polar Lander, Deep Space 2, Mars Exploration Rovers Phoenix Lander, Mars Science, NASA and ESA's Evolution Rover, plus the 2020 mission plans. New technology and planning human mission to Mars. Since 2016, SpaceX has publicly announced a manned mission to Mars, beginning the colonization of Mars. And as of 2016, in September, SpaceX and Elon Musk have worked together to create the spacecraft that will accomplish this mission. A somewhat recyclable rocket called the Big Falcon rocket. This spacecraft allows space travel to be cheaper. Also, escaping gravitational pulls on other planets will be much easier. The BFR is set to launch a crew of astronauts to Mars in the year 2022.
How much larger is it than the Saturn V?
Almost 100 feet.
Jeez. That's big.
New Horizons. With this new technology, we will eventually make it to Mars. With Mars' revolution and speed, rotation speeds, your 7-month-long journey to Mars would either be paid off with a 9-day stay or a 9-month-long vacation, because Mars and Earth would be off in a rotation. Therefore, new technology would come from this: habitats, long-range communication, food preservation methods, growing food on other planets, and more. This is the next giant leap for mankind. What happens next? If we made it to Mars, what would happen next? With the mission's success, astronauts and scientists would probably want bases for them to stay, after a 7-month-long journey, that is. In 2014, a competition was held for a long-term Mars habitat design. This would serve as a base, possibly a new launch pad, and refueling station to venture farther into space. This would open up even more horizons for space travel. That's the end of our presentation.